What's going on? Assalamu alaikum. How everybody doing? I had a long ass day, boy. I've been driving all damn day, man. Ooh, getting on that highway ain't no joke, man. I don't see how trucks drivers do that, boy. What's up, baby E? How you doing, brother? Assalamu alaikum. How you doing, brother? How you be, man? I see Mac out there in Texas. He said they eat too damn much out there. Little bro doing cool, man. You know, when we went up there today. Nah, man. It stands for Southern California, man. You stupid. Lee, you doing cool, man. Little bro doing cool, bro. You doing cool, man. You know, spirits up. You know, alhamdulillah. They got hope. Yeah, man. That's dangerous, man. Cause I was on the way back, man. I was falling asleep, man. I was getting tired. I was like, man, I had to pull over for a bit. You know, I don't drink them Gatorades. I mean, the energy drinks and all that stuff, man. I had to shake that stuff off a little bit, man. And then once I got, towards the 405 and it started getting crowded, man, and it was moving so slow. And then once I got back to the marina area, I was like, okay, man, I'm cool. Yeah, that driving ain't cool. You need two people, man. Like when I go somewhere like a Texas or if I'm driving to Texas or I drive to Vegas, I'd rather fly to Vegas, man. You need right, right. You're absolutely right, bro. Hey, non-official. Hey, bro. Not me, non-identified. Hey, bro. Give me that dissertation. You can get that. I will give you that. Give me that dissertation on how we can better your whatever community you from, and I'll give you that. I'll give you a couple of left and rights in the jaw and the bridge of the nose and all that type of stuff. I'll give you that. But if you can't come up with that, I'm not gonna give you that. I'm not gonna fight you for nothing just because you need that. He said I'm at the beach. I need that. Oh yeah, that's funny. You know. But if you can give me a dissertation, bro, you can get that, man. But other than that, how you doing anyway, brother, man? You high. I don't know who you are. I probably know who you are, but I just don't know, man. But alhamdulillah, so you know how that is, bro. 12 years. You had this channel for 12 years. What's up, brother? How you doing, man? Cookie man, how you doing, brother? How everybody doing, man? Everybody day was productive. Hey man, that penitentiary, man. I went up there today, boy. I was like, man, it's crazy when you're on the other side, man. Uh, it's all right, bro. You can be a troll. It's crazy how you can be on the other side, man, and you can see, like clearly in 3D because you outside the box now. You be like, man, I can't do that shit. And then you have a lot of women up in there, man. Now I'm talking about decent women coming up in there to see them dudes. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Columbus, Ohio. That's right, brother. Yeah, that turn I know that, bro. I just be joking around because a real dude is not gonna tell you he need that, bro. If you from the streets, really, you're not gonna tell nobody you need that. That's why I be laughing when them dudes be talking about they need a fade and all that. I be like, man, get the hell out of here. You don't need that. You don't need no fade. What's up, Hennessy? No, no, no. He can stay. Yeah, he can stay. Yeah, he can have a little fun. He all right. He don't be disrespectful. So he always up in here trolling. So he all right. He cool. It just be some of them dudes that's coming up in here. They just be disrespectful, man. Be talking about certain shit. I just get them. I just block them. I don't give a shit. Go somewhere else and do all that. Yeah, man. I'm telling you, bro, man. That stuff, man. I'm telling you, man. If you can get approved and go in there. And you be like, man, it's like a epiphany. Like you used to be on that side, but now you on this side. You be like, man. And then some girl today, man, she got all caught up and shit. I don't know what the hell she doing, but I guess she got caught with some dope or something like that. Man, they caught her up, gaffled her up, and the goon squad went out there and searched the car and all that. I was like, man, you stupid ass, bro. Man, these brothers, man, these dudes be stupid, man. You got a girl, man, and she coming to see you. Why would you want to put her in harm's way, dude? She coming to see you. You get family visits and all that shit. You think you stupid. Dude be stupid, man. You ever rode the 108 bus? I believe I did. Where's the 108 bus? What street is on? The 108 bus. Legendary. Legendary squabbler. Ooh, you the squabbler, huh? Yeah, little bro doing he in shape too, man. That fool in shape. I was like, damn, I gotta step my game up a little bit, nigga. You in shape. Oh shit. I said, you probably think you can whoop me now, huh? He was like, yeah, I'll beat your ass. I was like, yeah. I was like, little bro in shape, man. I was like, wow. I was like, man, you get out here, man, you're gonna be like candy to these people, man. Well, you better be careful, man. Coming out here. Hennessy, how you been doing? Hennessy, you been all right? You been missing in action for the last couple of days. You all right over there in Leimert Park? Do I need to send somebody over there to get you or something? You okay? Everything cool? You guys got to go. You guys got to go to work tomorrow, right? I guess the average people up in here, besides the people that's in, uh, besides the people that's inside the penitentiary, who are in here from the penitentiary, 'cause probably got a couple of dudes in here in the penitentiary up in here, but they probably got to go to work too tomorrow too. So I don't know yet, Nat Turner. It has to be the right situation. I have all the equipment right now, but I have an empty room in my house, so I might do it, but I might do it, I might not do it. It depends on what direction I'll be want to take it to because I don't want to be on no foolishness. Want to be on some stuff like I want to tear down the idols. If you get what I'm talking about, the concept, the fake narrative, um, the fake loyalty, and all that. I want to get to the point, man, where a lot of brothers from different sections, um, they can talk about, where they been, where they are now, how successful they are now, and that type of stuff, man. So these youngsters can see that being going behind the wall is not conducive for them, or doing stupid stuff, criminal activity is not conducive for them. So that's the direction I'm headed into, man. It's like establishing the real, like a decent Alkebulan said. He be like, establish the real. He said, "What's up with Baby Stony?" I don't know, bro. I don't know him. Yeah, I don't know him, bro. Hey, you guys go to football games? Like, cause I got season tickets to USC and I got tickets for UCLA. If you guys out here in the city, I might give a couple of them away, and stuff like that. I might not go, and I might come out here like man, who want to go to the game or something like that. Or I might have like I got four tickets I might have me and 600 might go, and I may give two to somebody else, and y'all can finally meet us up there or whatever it may be. Long as y'all ain't up, well, you ain't gonna can't do nothing up there at USC anyway. You might enjoy basically what's going on, especially tailgating. Tailgating be a lot of fun. Even though I don't drink and smoke and all that stuff, but that stuff be fun though, bro. It be off the chain up in there, so it's a different type of atmosphere, especially that college scene. It's real different. Now the pro scene, when I when I go there, I just walk up to the stadium, and I got these two brothers that I grew up with. They call the Littles, and they scapular. So I spot one of them, and I like, hey man, let me get a ticket. And I'll wait till like the first quarter. If they try to go be too high, I'll wait till like the first quarter come, and then they'd still be standing there, and I'll be standing there. I'll be like, man, I'll give you this for it, and they just give it to me. I just go in there in the game and chill, stuff like that. But I go to them games, man. I go to Laker games. I don't go to Clipper games. I don't like no LA teams though. Period. None whatsoever. I like USC football and I like UCLA basketball. But other than that, man, I don't too much care for the LA squads. Nope, no. Yeah, I like baseball. The San Francisco Giants. That's my squad. We lost today to the Dodgers. I had to hear some feedback from Mac today about that, but I was like, okay, that's all right. But anyway, no poolside action today. It's pretty cool. I like the playoffs. Like baseball is good. It's really good during October. That's when it's really really good because they be playing like a mug. Right now they just going through the motion, filling each other out. Jockeying for position, and all you got to do is just jock for position. Once you jock for position, you get into playoff contention. You can basically get to the point where you might make it to the series. I think last year World Series was a disappointment. Um, I knew the Yankees was gonna lose, man, when that boy Freddie Freeman hit that home run, that grand slam. I was like, oh yeah, hey, that's done. That was like a heartbreaker, and it was like no coming back from that. They almost got swept. Hey, legendary squabbler, where you from, bro? I need to know where B people from. Legendary squabbler. We got Columbus, Ohio. We have the Trobe. I know Baby E from. Baby E's. I know where he stay at, where he reside at. I know where the other brother Cold Soul. I know where he reside at. You know, where everybody else hiding up in the chat. Where y'all reside at? Y'all hiding. I know y'all be hiding in there. That's all right. Some of my ex comrades probably up in there, but alhamdulillah. Assalamu alaikum, brother. How y'all doing, man? I send my love to you, brothers. Hope y'all doing well. If you brothers in a joint, I hope you brothers come home, inshallah. Um, if you just a person just up in here, I hope everything's going well. Yeah, baseball pay better than anything than anybody, and baseball is real more longevity. It's a better longevity in baseball. They get paid. They get super paid. If you I play baseball, so if you ever play that game, it's not a lot of movement. Only when you batting, hitting, or you chasing the ball, or you chasing the ball down, or something like that. But it's not. Yeah, we that's what we need. What's up, sincere? What's going on, brother? How you doing, man? Yeah, I'm slowly moving my all my content from my other channel over here to this channel. So I think about like in a couple, I'm like doing it slowly but surely, and I'm just taking them off there. Um, and putting it over here, and this is gonna be my channel. I'm gonna shut down. I don't know what's going on with that channel. I guess a lot of people was mad at me over there to the point where they was just reporting it, and they was on some bullshit and like, oh, this nigga he gonna send us to jail. A lot of my ex comrades they be really think I'm gonna talk on some cold cases and stuff like that. And I be like, dude, how stupid? See, this is how stupid brothers be, man. I'm gonna tell you how stupid they are. If I want to do that, I would have been done that. You know, all right. What's my goal in this world, bro? My goal is, man, for my legacy to be what it is, and for my good deed to outweigh my bad deeds. So whenever I do leave here, I have a shot at the Jannah. I have a shot at that. Assalamu alaikum, Aki. What's going on with you, brother? So that's my goal, bro. You still be rubbing one out from time. Man, get up out of here, man. Check. I don't be doing that. What I'm gonna rub out one? I got a woman. This dude crazy. ah, anything on black and white public records? Dude, hey, bro. Hey, baby, E, they doing too much. hey, baby, E, they be doing too much. It be public record, man. And it's like dudes get mad because it's public record. And I be like, bro, it's public record. So if it's public record, especially dealing with me and my brother, I'm gonna speak on it. I was like, hey man, here you go, man. This happened. You can believe it or not. You can make an excuse for it, but that's just what that is, man. You get mad about it. Dudes get mad about it, man. Like that fool Nutty, the one that lied on my little brother. He got mad. He mad because we telling everybody he's an informant. I don't see Frank yet. I don't know. I haven't seen. Right, Rule. Yeah, that's what it is. I don't know where Frank at. Frank probably over there. If 600 live, he probably over there somewhere. But I don't know where Frank at tonight, bro. Frank probably tired. His wife probably got him tied up. Frank can't do nothing. Frank ain't even satisfied at home. You know. Frank try to dip off and get some little young girl, man. Frank he ain't fooling nobody, bro. Yeah, he ain't fooling nobody, man. So that's what he trying to do, man. But I had a pretty good. It was hot up there, though, man. It was hot, man. I'm talking about it was scorching up there today, bro. Right? They need. Hey, bro, I gave him the case number. Whoever won, I gave it to him. I was like, "Here go the case number. Go read it." Dudes don't be wanting to believe that stuff, man. They be like, "Oh man, dude, just go read it, bro. Here go the case number. Go read it." You know, and that's just what it is, man. Dudes don't be wanting. Right, F. Joe. It wasn't. It wasn't 107 Arizona. Nah, bro, it wasn't that, but it was hot though, man. I was out there sweating like crazy today, bro. What's up, Jersey? Right. They don't. You know what, brother? And I tell dudes all the time, bro. If you told, okay, Hamdulillah, most dudes that do tell, they tap out and they go on by their business and they be civilians. So it's not too much hard on you um when you do that. But when you do that and then you could go think you can have action back going back to your section, that's where the problem comes in at, bro. You know, because they have a different type of code, man. They have codes and etiquettes and things of that nature. Um, when you try to go back, that's when it's a problem, man. When you leave, when you tell, you be like, man, fuck that. This is not for me. I don't want nothing to do with this. I'm out of here. And I just seen a lot of brothers do that, bro. I done seen a lot of brothers do that, especially in the penitentiary. In the pen, in the pen, dudes. Oh yeah. Now he haven't been getting a date yet, but he has. They passed this new law, so he could better go to the board now. So it's just all type of avenues. He got action at all type of avenues now to get free. So that's a alhamdulillah. So I think he more at ease now. You know, he's cool. He all right. He's gonna be all right. So long as he get out of there, man. I told him to get out of there, man. Even though he didn't do what he did, uh, face reveal. Go look on my shorts. You'll see my face reveal. You'll see me. AR. Yeah, he doing cool, man. Little Tito. Yeah, he doing cool. He all right. Cool, well fit. You know, Till he get a little older, a little bit, but he all right, man. He okay. He doing well. You know, you can tell he tired of. He stepped back from the 6-0 stuff anyway, though. So I don't know about little feet, man. I hope he do, man. He look different, man. He look way older now, bro. I seen a picture of him. I was like, wow, he look way older. But when you talk to him, he's so intelligent now. It's unbelievable. You know, the way he articulates himself, the way he use word. I laugh, man, because when I be talking to him, sometimes he'll use a lot of words, but I understand the words, man. But I be laughing because the average dude wouldn't understand what he was talking about. They'd be like, "Huh? What the hell is that?" And that's the biggest thing, man, for us in the United States ghettos is like the education, man. A lot of brothers, man, they don't have a lot of education. And when you don't have an education, you can't think on a high level. You can't think and you always react to your emotions a lot of time. When you don't have like a high education, you can't that's the biggest thing. I didn't know that either, bro. I didn't know you was Muslim either. I had to check into that. Yeah, that's what they doing, baby. That's what they doing. They trying to get all them old dudes out of there now. Yeah, Big Rebo, Rico Santana, Big Rebo. Um, a lot of them brothers, man, they trying to get out now, man, because CDC they can't pay for the all that all the medical and all that type of stuff. They let them brothers up out of there. What's up, DC payroll? What's going on, brother? Washington DC, what's going on? How you doing, bro? How is it out there? I'll drop a video tomorrow about that penitentiary, man. I seen up in there. Met Lil Fee when he was 17, 18, and the Burdocks and the Raymonds. Yeah. Let me see how old was Lil Fee when he came home. I know I was 17 when he came home. So he came home from YA. So he probably been 17 or 18. Cause we was all like in the same like age bracket, or he was probably 19. I don't know. I know like PD Wack was a couple of years older than me. Kitty Rock a few years older than me. Jay Stone them. Um, but we was all like in that same age bracket. Antonio, how you doing, brother? And it's I got a lot of stories, man, dealing with Lil Feet, man. Cause Lil Feet came home, bro. He had like Aaron the plumber is in the dean. I don't know, bro. I don't know about that. He might be. He out there in Philadelphia, so he might be. I don't know. Allahu Alam. Bro, Lil Fee came home, man. He had the whole neighborhood on some turn up status. We was turned up around that joint, man. We was going crazy around that sucker, man. We was going. It was like all the Uncle Jam's army, bro. We wasn't. We was going to them suckers, man, and we wasn't lasting 10 seconds up in there, bro. No, I don't. No, I never kicked it with him, but I know him. Yeah, if he nah, he don't need to get out the pen to do that, bro. He can do that from the pen. Howard got backdoor too. Boy, that neighborhood ain't shit, man. It's like it's a dark cloud over there on that sucker, man. It's like, man, dudes be dying, man. It's like a dark cloud over there, bro. Yeah, turned out quick, right? He did a video on his page about it. He squabbled though. What you talking about, bro? He's a squabbler though. Oh, I think I know BG Knockout, man. How you pronounce your name, brother? I know it's Jusma. It's Just. No, it's Jusma. Your last name. And and uh oh, there go Frank. They've been asking about you, Frank. I don't know where he at today, bro. I didn't see him today, man. We went to go see Lil Bro, so I haven't seen him today. Mr. Shyster, Joe Rat, Ace Rat, Banker T, Mumpy, Lil Rock. Shout out to those brothers. I had the honor to meet them. Yeah, bro. Shyster for sure. Joe Rat for sure. Ace Rat for sure. I talked to him today. Banker T for sure. Mumpy for sure. Lil Rock. Yeah. He's doing cool, bro. He's doing cool, Frank. Lil Rock, your dude. Yeah. That's crazy, man, how Lil Rock died, huh? That shit, man. I'm telling you, man, it's a fucking cloud over there in that section, man. It's like a dark cloud. It's like a dark cloud. After all the BS. You said after all the BS. I didn't do 30, bro. I only did 17. I didn't do 30 years, man. I did 17. And what I did was I took the opportunity just to keep on educating myself. I don't know S Bone. Uh, right, right. That's crazy. Right, that stuff happened in every section. I know that. Nah, bro. You know what, bro? I wouldn't take that back, man, because I'm gonna tell you like this: the way I was treading out in society when I was back then, who just robbed a bank? He said, bro, just rob a bank? You stupid. Well, I don't want to rob a bank, man. That's stupid, man. I ain't robbing no bank. Are you crazy? You talking to me? You talking to me? You got to be out your mind, man. I ain't robbing no damn bank. You go rob a damn bank. Go rob a bank. You go in there, hang out with the brothers up in there, man. Tell Big U tell Big U Salam Alaikum. I don't, man. Man, they just dying, bro. It's the culture, man. That's what happened. That's what happens, man. When you a part of that entity, that's what happened in that gang culture, bro. We don't get if you don't get away from that, bro. That's a part of the reward, the stupid reward you gonna get. That's the way it plays out, man. If you don't try to get away from that and you still, I don't care if you're not even out there putting in work. I don't care if you're not active. If you still going around there and you still doing what you're doing, bro, that's subject to happen to you, man. Yeah, you done. Right, exactly. So that's the only way I can answer that, man. Right, right. I was out for that shit. That was a tragedy. He said, but why the Crips and the Bloods get along? My older dudes have to step up and form a front. But why the Crips and Bloods they get along, bro? Let me tell you something, man. Dudes get along, man. The kids don't get along. Let's say the younger generation don't get along. The older generation, they get along, bro. Especially if they've been to that penitentiary, man. They get along, bro, for sure. They all out here kicking it with each other, man. That I'm gonna tell you like this, bro. When you go do time and you come home, all that other shit, that other side shit, man, that shit don't even matter anymore, bro. That shit don't even matter no more, man. Oh man, baby, I don't know about that one, bro. I don't know about that one, man. But it's all good, man. The Bloods and Crips, they do get along. It's just them youngsters, man. They just they going through what we went through. They turned up. They trying to find their footing. They trying to find their reputation. They worried about what somebody think about them. That's what's going on right now, bro. Devil from 5'9" Hoover was my partner. Argo from Five Deuce Hoover was my partner. Um, it was a lot of Hoovers, man. Skip from seven, I think Skip was from 8 Trey or 7'4" was my partner. It was a lot of Hoovers, man. Hoover J and all them brothers, man. It was a lot of dudes, man. You gotta understand Hooron. A lot of them brothers, man. I'm telling you, bro. Yeah, Five Deuce Hoover, right? Yeah. It's a lot of them brothers. You just get along with brothers up in there, man. I'm telling you, man, that section stuff, that goes out the window, man. I go to court because of loose cannon. I don't go to court for nothing else. I go to because loose cannon threatened my family, so that's why I go to court. So if that's what you want to know, I spoke on that already. I don't go to court for nothing else. They got court Wednesday, but I can't make it because I have, a prior engagement. But they have court Wednesday to set a court date. You know what I'm saying? But I will be at that trial though for sure. You know, because I really want to see what's going on. I want to see if the brother gonna get a chance to get free. I want to see what dudes up in there telling who've been compromised. And stuff like that. Dusty Baker, yeah, Dusty Baker. DC is hot out there. Oh man, Watch District. Do you know Album Powder? I don't know. Have you ever ran into Big Insane Playboy? Yeah, I know Big Insane, bro. I know him. I know him. I know Big Insane. Big Insane. Coco one the brother, but Coco's Muslim. And I know a lot of them brothers over there, man. We all was in that jailhouse together. So you know these dudes. It's like every reputable dude from every reputable set been to that penitentiary, man. Because I'm gonna tell you, man, in the 80s and 90s, it was like a vacuum. They came and started coming to get all of us, man. Anybody that had um any type of influence or joint or something like that was out there with the fuckery, you was gonna get got, man. They was coming to get you. Even if you didn't do nothing, they was gonna put a case on you. The one dry snitching. Who dry snitching? Let me see who you are, man. Okay. Loose cannon's a clown for real. Talking himself into it. Yeah, he's a clown for that, bro. But he working though. He really chilling, bro, for sure. Hey Rico, I don't know, bro. I mean, that it's like you guys be asking these questions, and it's like, bro, it's impossible for one dude to be feared like that. It's impossible. In my eyes, with my understanding, it's impossible for one dude just to be feared. That's just ultimate fear like that. Nah, bro, dudes don't fear. Dude, when you have a reputation like that, dudes be gunning for you, man. Dudes be gunning for you, bro. They don't fear you. They be gunning for you. Dudes don't fear nobody, man. Them dudes didn't fear nobody back then, bro. You had a reputation like that, man. Dudes a gun, man. You know what I mean? Dudes who be gunning for Monster and Tony Stacy and them and dudes from our section, man. Dude, come on, man, bro. Nobody feared nothing, man. Them dudes, man. Them brothers didn't fear nothing. They be trying to knock you down, man. Them dudes, man. Come on. See, we gotta keep it. You gotta keep it realistic up in here, man. You know, dudes wasn't punk. Why they not telling about Big U snitching? Why they not telling? I don't. Hey Rico, I don't know. About, I don't know. I don't know why they ain't saying nothing. He said, why they not telling about Big U? Yeah, DC, I know, man. But you know, I heard you know, I heard them brothers. I don't know if it's true or not, but I heard them brothers, man. They like a lot of boys, man. You know, is that true out there? I said the federal system, but I don't, you know, if I don't always believe, you know, what people be saying. Yeah, I know Keita Rock. That's the big homie. Keita Rock is a joint, bro. Keita Rock was no joke, man. Dudes don't even understand that. That brother, he was with the business for sure. Sour candy. You know, you got to ask him, Sour. Can he in the chat? Y'all can talk to each other in the chat. You know, y'all can holler at each other like that. Yeah, he's alive. He in Arizona, bro. He doing some time. He should be coming home in a minute. Yeah, I heard they with that in the feds. I'm talking about it. I'm talking about are they with that out there right now? Because if you go to Atlanta, it's hard to even talk to a woman in Atlanta, bro, because you don't even know, man, what the hell going on out there, man. You don't know if you're gonna get that virus. You don't know none of that type of stuff, man. Brothers got to be careful dealing with all that type of bullshit. That shit is crazy. Even out here, man, you gotta, you know, I know a couple of nurses, man. They told me dudes be coming up in there, man, and they don't, and the doctor, they be catching all type of shit, man. The doctor be saying that shit ain't even curable no more. I'll be like, what the hell is that shit they catching? You know, back in our days, dudes was just catching gonorrhea and syphilis or something like that, man. Nowadays, I don't know what the hell they got going on. He said H Town ATL. See, I never been to the Fed, so I don't know how that operate, man. But I heard it operate different. Yeah, that is true, Victor. Dutch Crip. No, I don't know him, bro. VD back then, yup. You can cure anything. I believe that with herbs and stuff like that. I believe that. And it has given dudes a look at the city. If LA like its king leaders in these hoods when they're not like right, baby E. Hey, baby E, they not like that, bro. You are absolutely right, bro. I done seen the toughest dude with these reputations, straight busters. Without they homies, straight busters, man. that stuff be a straight facade, man. Straight facade, bro. And if you catch one of these dudes one on one by themselves, they turn into a whole different dude, man. They be straight they self. Whatever name they mama gave them, that's who they are. When they with their homies, I've seen a lot of dudes, man, turned down in the pen, and then when a lot of their homies come, they just turned all the way up. And I just be looking like, oh, come on, bro. This is the thing I used to like about me and the brothers, man, inside the penitentiary, man, the Muslims, bro. We used to call dudes on that all the time, man. Me, Adisa, and all that. Be like, dude, come on, man. You wasn't even like acting like that, dude, 6 months ago, dude. You was up here by yourself. Now you up here with like 7 or 8 of your homeboys. Now you run around here tough. Man, don't get knocked out on the basketball court, bro. Don't do that. Cause you're gonna get embarrassed out here. Oh, bro, well, bro, it just be funny, man, because it's like you could just be yourself, man. You don't have to, you don't have to be, this tough ass dude all the time, bro. Dudes don't have to be all tough and shit. We are who we are. Um, I think if brothers are content on who they are inside their own skin, the better off the better off they gonna be, bro. And it's now about no, bro. The street cred is trash, bro. Hey, bro. Okay, can anybody tell me up in here what can street cred get you? Just tell me what street cred can get you. Let me see if I can agree with you, brothers, or not. What can street cred get you, man? I really want to know because my perception is different. How far do street cred get you, bro? Money, okay. People would be scared, okay. That ain't shit. In rooms, yeah, for sure. Right, in rooms, that's for sure. In a little bitty room, front, money is bullshit you have to get a job. Right, right, right. You have to get a job nowadays. And street credit to get your ass, brother, up under the dirt. Right, right, right. A cell number, a gravestone, right. And a false sense of hood glory. Right, there you go, Kenny B. That's what street cred get you right there. What Kenny B said. He said a cell number, a gravestone, and a false sense of hood glory. And that's exactly what that shit is, bro. You cannot take that street cred into no bank and get no damn loan. You can't cash that street cred out to get nothing, bro. You can't do none of that shit, man, with that street cred, bro. That street cred is trash, man. That street cred is just something for a person that glorifies some bullshit that's not gonna be standing in like 4 or 5 years. What is the best squabble you ever seen in 4800? And what was the best squad I ever had in 4800 against? I ain't never had no fight in 4800, bro. And I didn't really see too many fights in 4800, man. I seen a lot of killings. You get famous off. You can get famous off street cred. Yeah, you can. You can do that. Yeah, bro. In 4800, man, when I was up in there, bro, I didn't. It was more so structured up, and you what a lot of dudes wasn't doing a fighting. There was a few dudes fighting, but a lot of dudes wasn't doing no fighting, man. And I seen some dudes get killed up in there. I seen some show lines, man. They killed the shit out this dude up in there, man. They ain't play no games with that dude, man. I seen some other dudes get killed up in there, bro. I seen a lot of murders up in there. I seen a lot of murders. I seen a lot of rapes. You know, uh, I seen dudes, man, from like small sets. They come up in there in small sets, man. They get done up real bad, bro. It's unbelievable. Straight career is not valuable in the real world. What's What's your thought on Nipsey and how his life has lost the impact in the section? Situations that usually make a break a neighborhood. That like what? Hey, bro. To this very day, man, I don't even know how that happened, man, to that brother, man. And it's like, man, with Nip, bro, it's like when you have like a lot of dudes out there, bro, and dudes don't be armed up like that. They probably did. I wasn't there when they had that on Victor. I wasn't there. If they did, I think my little brother and them did. My little brother fell asleep in them. That was when my little brother and them was up in there. I wasn't in there with them at that time. Uh, it was like when Nip died, bro. He left a blueprint where if brothers basically paid attention to it, and his brother is paving the way and showing you the blueprint. But I don't think a lot of brothers is paying attention to it. Like I said, like a long time ago, I think I said this like 2 weeks ago. They was all out there selling T-shirts, bro. And if they was still out there to this very day, they would be still out there to this very day if they didn't let them youngsters come over there and start robbing everybody. Because you had people coming from all type of geographical areas, states, everything just coming over there, man. That was like it was like a landmark over there for the brother, man. And it's like it's unfortunate, man, that their brother demise like that, man. I think it's more to it. I think it's some underlying shit, man, that I'm not gonna put it out there what I think. But inshallah, man, I think it's gonna all reveal itself. And it's to the point, man. I think if Nip would have just got away, he still could have had his spot over there. But if he just would have got away from the neighborhood, because once you reach a different plateau, your homies start getting jealous of you, bro. Even though they you from their section, them to be like, man, who that nigga think he is? He ain't put me down, and he ain't giving me this, and he ain't giving me that, man. Fuck that nigga, man. I've been around, but longer than him. He ain't putting no work in for the neighborhood. All that old weird shit. You know what I'm saying? So it just, man, it's just unfortunate, man. It was straight tragedy, man. To the point, man, where that brother, man, he was finna put them dudes on a map, and I don't even think they seen that, brother. Right, 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 Kenny, right. Did Nipsey time was he really in the streets? If you caught like something, nah, bro. When I came home in 2008. I watched him. He was like a little bitty gangbanger type dude with his little swag. I watched that brother grow into a conscious individual from 2008 till he got demise, right? And I sat back and I watched that kid, man. Oh yeah, there was hate. Some dudes was hating on him for sure. Ain't no question about that, bro. And I watched that brother grow into a full grown man, bro. He put it together. He figured it out. He was just, you know how you have like a homeboy type dude inside the section, and he's a homeboy. Nip was like one of them dudes, man. And basically, if dudes had the insight, like some of the older brothers, like my age, they would have been protecting that dude, like to the point of telling them youngsters, hey man, we got to protect this brother. We got to make sure he's straight. Um, Irregardless of what's going on, they could have just, man, it just certain all type of things, man, could have been avoided if dudes would have had more communication with the brother, man, instead of some dudes just hating on the back, dragging on the side, man. But he was taking that joint, man, to a whole different level, bro. And you know what the cold part about it is, bro? He did. I guarantee you, Nip didn't know he was loved like that, brother, out the whole world, brother. Till he didn't know, bro, because if he would have known that, he would have got the hell away from over there, bro, for sure. He would have bounced, because it blew me away. I was like, damn. Yeah, he had no clue, bro. He had no clue that he had no clue that he had effect on so many people like that, bro. Yeah, exactly. Right, Rico. Yeah, me too. That's a stupid thing I ever did. Right, right. Painful to see the truth. Right, right, right. You become once you become more powerful, brother, more recognized, you become a threat, bro. And it's just unfortunate, man. You have dudes, grimy dudes like that from the section and stuff like that, man. Um, I really want to know was that dude Eric Holder, man. I really want to know what made this dude tick, man. I always wanted, get a hold of him or somebody, get to him, or sit him down, somebody with some type of rationale, and be like, nigga, what the fuck was wrong with you? Why you do that? Yeah, every city is like that. You're right, bro. Every city, every section, every United States ghetto is like that, bro. You know, and dude just can't focus on just one section. You got to focus on all the characteristics that goes on in the United States ghetto because they everywhere. Same shit is everywhere, bro. And I'm gonna tell you like this, bro. This internet, um, do do you think Big U played? I don't know, bro. That's the only I don't know. That's what I'm saying, man. I don't say nothing, bro, because you gotta go back to the origin. And the origin is that dude Eric Holder. If somebody reasonable and logical can get a hold to this dude, man, and really sit down and ask this dude, man, I guarantee you, man, he gonna tell the truth, bro. Because certain shit, man, when dudes do shit like that that they own, bro, it fucks with them, man. Believe me when I tell you that, bro, it's mess with them, man. And I guarantee you, man, that mess with that dude, man. He don't even know if he gonna live and die up in that joint, man. Even though he's on a PC yard, bro, because that's where he at. He's in Vacaville. I know exactly where he at. He on a PC yard. Ain't no telling, bro, because the PC yards are more dangerous than the main line now. And you might get a Nip fan come through there, man, tear his ass up. Did you see that Andrew Loose Cannon said you called the early? Oh yeah, man, that was a lie, bro. Hey Rico, that was a lie. That's a lie for sure. That's a lie for sure, man. That's a lie. Don't believe that shit. That dude, you can't believe nothing that come out that dude's mouth. And I'm just keeping it a buck. But like I said, man, dealing with that dude, that clown, man, that did that to the brother. Man, why he lie like that? Man, that dude always lying, bro. Come on, man. Everything that come out that dude's mouth is lie. So I think, man, once they get a hold of that, but you know what though, bro? I'm gonna tell you what's scary. This is what's scary. The federal government, man, has used that case draws down as a blueprint on what they're gonna start doing to everybody around the motherfucking world, around the world, bro. Excuse my language, around the world, bro. Right? And a lot of brothers don't see that. That's the blueprint. And I don't care if you're from a section or nothing like that. It's like if you're from a section and you have this influence and you have a crew of dudes with you out here getting to the bag or y'all doing this and they doing that, they not going after the whole section anymore. They just going after they gonna lump you and your crew and they're gonna call y'all enterprise and they're gonna hit y'all with that Rico type stuff, bro. No, he's not part of that section, bro. That dude, no, he's not. That's what they're gonna do, bro. And the investigation over there is still ongoing, and that's the scary part of it, man. The ongoing investigation, because we don't know what the hell is finna transpire. Me, I don't have nothing to do with nothing because I haven't been around there in 34 years. So I'm like, hey man, shit. You can't say me or 600 or anybody else, brother, know any of y'all business or something like that because it's gonna be their own homies that tell on them, and it's their own homies that's over there working right now. It's so many dudes working, bro. It's crazy, man. Do you know when dudes get picked up for something, bro, and they get up in that room and they go to jail? The first thing in a person's mind, man, he'll be like, man, how can I get out this situation because he know he messed up. right? And then they'll come up in there, man. They use all type of taxes on you and all that type of stuff, man. And they'll be like, hey, man, we don't want you. We want such and such and such and such. You know, we're gonna let this go, but we need you to do X, Y, and Z. And dude's gonna be like, okay. And then, but they in their mind, they telling the people like, hey man, y'all can't let nobody know they'll kill me. This will happen to me. Oh, we ain't gonna let nobody know. You just, you just report to this, you give them numbers and give them, IDs and all type of weird shit, man. Trinkets, all type of stuff, bro. And them dudes just go work, start working, and if they doing real good, they put them on the payroll. They put them dudes on the payroll, bro. And then the dudes that's on the payroll, this is the cold part about it for the dudes on the payroll. Look, they get to get money on both sides of the ball in the streets, and they get paid legitimately, right? If they were smart, they'll get up in there. If they was informed, they was smart. They'll get all the money they can, buy them houses, buy everything they need, and do their job. And then when shit get funky, get the hell up out of there, man. You know, but they don't look at it like that because that lifestyle is alluring and attraction. They get to go out there, they be in the streets, they get to ride bikes, uh, they get to mess with women, uh, they be in the hood posturing, acting like they somebody, man, but they really working. And them dudes, they yearn that type of stuff. Oh yeah, for sure, bro. Big way before our time. No, they haven't did that. They haven't found that yet. Truth. See all, that's all that's scary right now, bro. All that right there you talking about truth, that's scary over there. Even before Malcolm, yeah, man, they had informants everywhere, bro. Bro, they got informants everywhere. Churches, mosques, um, bikers, Crips, Bloods, man, Christianity. They got informants everywhere. They got informants in Hollywood. They just got them everywhere, bro. They don't give a shit. They got people working, and that's what they do. They find an average dude out here and recruit him, and they just go to work and they just infiltrate. That's what dudes do, man. But I'm gonna tell you what a lot of dudes do. A lot of informers do. They be working so much, they think they become untouchable. But when they cross the line, that's when they get thrown up under the bus. Because them people, they would expose you, bro, for sure. They would let it be known that you out here working, man. Mess up that contract. They'll make it known that you working, man. They don't care. They ain't gonna be able to say you. They're not gonna give you no witness protection or nothing like that. They're gonna tell you, okay, you need to come to court. You need to do X, Y, and Z. We're gonna let you back out, and you better get your ass up out of here the best way you can. That's what they're gonna do to them. And 9 times out of 10, man, them dudes ain't got nowhere to go, and they go back to the hood, man. But shit, today you can go back to the hood. As long as you got a bag, you can go back to that hood, man. All right, I'm gonna check that out. I'll look that up tonight and see what that is. What kind of book is it, bro? This is like a Christian type book, or it says dealing with the Sabbath. It says why Sabbath Nawabian. No, that's a Muslim. That's a Muslim book. Let me see. Check out. Oh yes, yeah. Okay, I'll check it out. Inshallah, I'll check that out, man. Yeah, brother, I just came tap in, man, a little bit, man. I have to get up early in the morning. Like, go take care of my business. I was out there seeing little bro today. Everything is fine, man. He's all right. It was hot as hell, man, but it's always good, man, to come in here, man, chat with some people, man. Especially brothers ain't on no bullshit. Brothers ain't, about that, bitch ass nigga, nigga fuck you, all that type of stuff, bro. So you know, it always peace be still, man. When we always get up in here, that's a good thing. All right, I'll check it out. Um, but inshallah, man, you brothers have a good night. See you guys tomorrow. Check out the content. Assalamu alaikum.